Hello students, this is the continuation of the previous video of chapter 10 Spheres of the Earth. So now open page number 60. Yesterday we saw two spheres, lithosphere and hydrosphere. Now today we are going to discuss the next two spheres, that is atmosphere and biosphere. So page number 60, third sphere, atmosphere. The Earth is surrounded by a layer of gases up to the approximate height of 850 to 1000 km. The layer of various gases is called atmosphere. So this sphere, atmosphere, it is surrounded by layer of gases. There are layer of gases in it, and the height of it is 850 to 1000 km, and the layer of these various gases is called as atmosphere. The atmosphere cannot be seen with the naked eye. We cannot see with our own eyes. Various gases, water vapor, dust particles, particles of asteroids, salt particles, and even microorganism insects are mixed with the atmosphere. So what does the atmosphere contains? So it contains various gases, water vapor, dust particles, particles of asteroid, Chota Tara, then salt particles, microorganism, insects. Atmosphere is colorless, odorless and tasteless as well as transparent. So the characteristic of atmosphere is it is colorless, it has no color. It is odorless, no smell, tasteless, no taste, and transparent. We can see through it. Atmosphere comprises of solid, liquid and gaseous matter. Then what does it contains? Comprises what is made up of solid, liquid and gaseous matter. Major gases in atmosphere are nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide and ozone, etc. These are the gases that are found in the atmosphere. The atmosphere near the Earth's surface is dense. So near the Earth's surface, the atmosphere is dense and it is thick, gich, ghana hai. Below the picture is given of the various gases that are there in the atmosphere and what are the percentage of that gases is shown according to different color. So nitrogen 78.03%, oxygen 20.99%, argon 0.94%, carbon dioxide 0.03% and other gases are 0.01 percentage. As we go above the Earth's surface, ratio of most of the gases in the atmosphere decreases. So, as we go above Earth से दूर जाते हैं above the Earth's surface, the ratio of the gases in the atmosphere decreases, कम होते हैं. Since carbon dioxide is heavy gas, it is dense in the lower strata of the air and decreases in the above strata. Carbon dioxide is heavier gas and so it is dense, बहुत गीच है, घना है in the lower strata at the bottom of the air and decreases in the above strata. The presence of carbon dioxide after the height of about 20 kilometers, oxygen after the height of, now next page, number 61 of 110 kilometer and nitrogen after the approximate height of 130 kilometer is seen decreasing. So the which gases are decreasing and by how much at what height is given. So at the height of 110 kilometer is oxygen, 20 kilometer is carbon dioxide, 130 kilometer is nitrogen. At high altitude there are only light gases like hydrogen and helium. So at the greater height altitude only two gases are found and they are hydrogen and helium. So below the picture the height of gases in the atmosphere is shown. The ratio of ozone gas in the atmosphere is very less. Among all these gases, the ozone gas is very less in the atmosphere. This gas absorbs ultraviolet rays of sun and protects the planet from the excessive heat of the sun. What is the work of this ozone gas? This ozone gas, it absorbs the ultraviolet rays of the sun. The rays of the sun which comes to the earth, they are some part of it are absorbed by this ozone gas, and due to this it protects the planet from the excessive heat of the sun. So on the earth, all the heat which is given by the sun is not experienced on the surface of the earth. This ozone gas, it protects it. This gas mostly prevails in the open ground at the time of early morning. Now, when is this gas found? Ozone gas is found in the open ground, खुले मैदानों में, in the early morning. In the same way, its ratio is more in the air around the seashore, and ozone gas is found more around the seashore. दरिया किनारे पे बहुत पाया जाता है. That is why people go for morning walks in such places, because ozone is healthier gas. And so you will see people going for morning walks on the seashore or on the open or in the open ground, because there is the proportion of ozone gas is more, and this ozone gas is a healthy gas for the human beings. Due to the various particles in the atmosphere, sunlight is seen spreading on the earth. Now, when the sun rises, the sunlight spreads on the earth, and this is because of the particles present in the atmosphere. It does not become dark or bright suddenly. So, when the sun rises, suddenly there is not brightness, or when the sun sets, suddenly there is no darkness. Sky colors of dawn before sunrise and dusk after sunset are because of the dust particles. So when the sun rises and when the sun sets, at that time the color of the sky are because of the dust particles. The rays are reflected through the dust particles and we can get sunlight. So the rays of the sun rays, they are reflected through the dust particles present in the atmosphere, and due to this we get the sunlight. Sound can be heard with the medium of atmosphere. When we communicate with one another, we can hear the sound, and this is because of the atmosphere. The waves of sound and light are reflected in the atmosphere and return to the earth's surface, so that transmission of radio and television becomes possible. The waves of the sound and light, they are reflected in the atmosphere. After reflection, they returns to the surface of the earth. When they return to the surface of the earth, the transmission of radio and telegraph, transmission means prasaran, telecast of radio and television becomes possible. Heavenly objects such as meteorites burn due to the friction of atmosphere and get damaged. Then the meteorites that are there, heavenly objects, meteorites that are there in the atmosphere, they burn due to the friction, ઘર્ષણ થાય છે, of the atmosphere, and they get damaged. Thus, atmosphere proves as a natural shield for the earth. So we can say that atmosphere is a natural shield, रक्षण करे छे of the earth. earth का रक्षक है वो natural shield. The fourth sphere is biosphere. The part of environment like lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere, wherever living being is seen alive, is called biosphere. What is biosphere? That is lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. These are the part of the environment where you can see living being alive, is called biosphere. Biosphere is comprised of variety of life forms. So biosphere consists of different types of life forms. This living sphere includes human, vegetation and animal life. So which variety of life forms are there? Human, vegetation and animal life. Living being on the earth's surface gets food from biosphere. All the living beings, that is plants, human beings, animals, insects, they get food from biosphere. Organisms of biosphere provide variety of food and raw material to the human world. So the organisms which are present in the biosphere, they give us variety of food and also raw material. Thus, existence and subsistence of human life is based on biosphere. So from this we can say that the existence, अस्तित्व, presence and subsistence, जीवन निर्वाह जीने के लिए जो अब हमको चाहिए subsistence of human life is based on biosphere. Now turn your page number 62. Impact of human activities. Now the humans are performing various activities, and how these activities they disturb the spheres of the earth. Biosphere is mostly in the balanced condition, but when human disturbance disrupts the equilibrium of the system, then only many problem arises. So like that, biosphere is balanced, but it is disturbed by the human beings when they, and it create many problem. The equilibrium, that is the balance, संतुलन, वो बिगड़ जाता है, डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है when human disturbs. Natural food chain is at risk because development is being done by exploiting the environment. The natural food chain from where we get the food is at risk, वो खतरे पे है, because development is done, and this development is done by exploiting the environment. जो environment है उसको exploit, उसको नुकसान किया जाता है and development किया जाता है, due to which the natural food chain is at risk, खतरे में है. This condition is harmful for human being as well as for environment, and when this type of practice or activity is done, then it is harmful, नुकसान है for human being as well as for environment. So students, here chapter number 10 is complete. So for homework, you have to write the answers in your workbook of MCQ, fill in the blanks, true or false, match the column. And for the rest of the answers, I will send you the pic, and from that you have to copy it in your workbook.